Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
The light heavyweight, Sergio Kovalev got knocked out by Lara Alvarez. You watched that fight?
I watched the fight.
Go ahead, give us your take on it.
I just think that those fights that he had with Andre Ward took a lot out of him. You know, he looked like he didn't want to fight. After he got hit the first knockdown, he didn't want to fight no more. It was over. So that's how that was.
That's a short and sweet. What about Adonis Stevens versus your old fighter you trained, Buddy Jack, going into that fight? What was your take on that one?
I thought, listen, I tell it like this. I thought Badu won the fight fair and square, but he wasn't getting it in Canada. He got to be out of his mind. He won the fight fair and square. You're not beating those Canadian guys in Canada. Just ain't happening.
Do you think he's improved any since not being with you?
Who, Badu?
Yeah, or gone. How do you think his skill set? Because he been getting to the body a lot, but I don't know. Like,
listen,
go ahead.
If I was in the corner, he would have won the fight. Put it that way. He would have won the fight.
I think so.
I know how to press those buttons.
Well,
and I'm not saying nothing bad against his trainer, Louis.
Yeah.
But Louis my man. But you got to know how to press them buttons. And evidently he didn't know how to press the buttons.
Well, that's what Mr. Bashir was just saying. I was just talking to you, obviously your colleague, Mr. Bashir. He said the same thing about Vladimir against AJ. When Vladimir knocked down AJ, he was in the corner. He would have pressed them buttons and jump on him and just keep swinging. It's either him or you, and just get him out of there. Like we gonna press them buttons, say what needs to be said at the time.
Exactly. That's the whole key. That's the whole key.
Press them buttons, get him out of there. All right, let me hear your take on Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division, because I know you campaigned in the heavyweight division.
For a minute.
Yeah, for a minute. Just a minute. I know you wanted to campaign. I know you wanted to fight Larry Holmes. I think the time
I wanted to.
Yeah, I know you wanted to. He didn't want to fight you. So let's talk about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Like, what do you think about Tyson Fury and Wilder happening?
Well, it's going to be a good fight. As simple as that. I like Wilder on this fight because he's got more boxing ability. He's got a longer reach and he uses that jab to the fullest. Yep.
So you got Wilder winning that fight? Well, by knockout or just like points or whatever?
Well, let me tell you something. If Steve Cunningham dropped him, who is a cruiserweight, and Deontay Wilder has leverage when he throws that right hand, and if he hits you with that, you're going to sleep.
Tyson's still proving he got a bit of pop though. I can see that. Tyson still got a bit of hit though. But what do you think Wilder proved in the Ortiz fight? He proved he can take a punch though, or what?
Listen, Ortiz can punch.
Yeah, he can.
And he caught Wilder and he hurt him. But Wilder came back. That showed the great heart he got. He got that heart that he's not giving up that title, and that'll boost his confidence in his next fight, no matter who it is.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, what about our guy over here, AJ versus Povetkin? How you see that?
AJ and who?
AJ and Alexander Povetkin.
That's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah?
It's going to be a tough fight. But I like AJ. AJ, he's a good boxer. He has all the skills to beat Povetkin. But he has to, he's going to run into some heavy shots. You got to see if he can take them, which I think he could, because when Klitschko dropped him with a bomb, he got up, got his faculty back together, and took care of business. So I got to go with AJ. He showed me his mettle. He showed me that he can fight.
Well, we have to see about that fight. Look, these are the fights that everyone wants to see, and then you got low on the weight card. Errol Spence, Crawford. That's the fight that people want to see. How you think that fight will? What do you think will happen in that fight if that fight happened?
Well, let me tell you something. Errol Spence showed me what he's made of because he went over to London.
Nah, he went to Sheffield. But go ahead.
No, when he beat. What's the guy's name?
Kell Brook is in Sheffield.
He beat Kell Brook.
In Sheffield, yeah, not London. It was in Sheffield.
Sheffield, England.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I don't care if it was in Kell Brook's house. He still would have beat him.
Yeah,
he can fight. He can flat out fight. He come to fight. You're not taking nothing away from him.
So what do you think? Crawford, what do you think of Crawford, though?
Crawford is an excellent fighter. But I think my man hit a little bit too hard for him.
Errol Spence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does hit a bit harder than that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does. All right, so let's talk about Triple G and Canelo then. What you think?
I like Canelo.
Why?
There's going to be a lot of Mexicans at the fight. Betting a lot of pesos. So he going to come right. He's getting in the best shape that he can possibly get in. So I got to give it to him. It's going to be a tough fight. I think they're going to pick it up where he left off, round 13.
So you think Canelo can win by what, points or stoppage? What do you think?
Well, Canelo just got to move his head a little bit more and sit down on his punches. And he can take Triple G out, no problem.
All right.
But it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely going to be a tough fight. Hey, did you see the heavyweights over here in the UK? There was a couple of them, Dillian White and Parker, and then Takum versus Derek Chisora. You see them fights?
I like those guys. Those guys are good fighters. They're doing England a good service. I like Dillian White.
Yeah.
He can fight.
Good fighter.
Yeah. Good fighter.
Beat Parker, man. He beat Parker quite convincingly. He got dropped in the last round, though. You know what I mean? But
that's okay. He got tired of beating on him.
Yeah.
He got tired, so he got knocked down. But that ain't nothing. He got back up, right?
Yeah, he got tired of beating him. Yeah, he got back up. And then Derek Zura. Yeah, Derek Zura and Carlos Takam was this old school slugfest, right?
Yeah. I'm up on all the English guys over there. Boxing is what I do. Yeah. I'm just not placing myself into the United States of America. I'm in the UK business also.
Okay, you got any UK fighters?
No, I have guys from Romania.
From where? Romania?
Romania. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I think I see that guy. I think is it one of them guys who hits hard? Is a hard puncher, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I see that.
Very hard.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one hits hard, man. Who else you got over there? Who else you training?
Well, I got a couple other guys, but they're not making no noise yet.
Yeah.
They're just starting out.
I bet you'd like to have a heavyweight, though, innit? You like to have a heavyweight right now, yeah?
Oh yeah, but you know what? Listen, the fight everybody wants to see is Deontay and AJ.
Yeah, let's talk about that fight.
That'll happen. I think that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think that'll happen. I think it'll happen probably next year.
A lot of people in your side of the woods reckon that AJ's scared of fighting Wilder. He don't want that work, man. And then over here, we're thinking Wilder's outpricing himself, trying to say he don't deserve that much. His biggest payday. What's your take on the money taken and basically Wilder thinks he's scared? What's your take on all that?
Listen. Listen. This is a business.
Yeah.
Those guys are the top 2 heavyweights in the world. They should get paid. They don't come to see the promoter promote. They come to see the fighters fight. And I think that they should get paid.
50-50?
Come again?
50-50?
Exactly.
That's what I said. But
do you want to fight so bad? 50-50, let's go.
undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Both of them undefeated.
Right. Let's go 50-50. Whoever win the fight get an extra $1.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree with all that, man. I agree with that. Boxing's looking pretty good. You know, I haven't talked to you for a while. Last time I talked to you, I think we was just talking about the Badu Jack situation, but obviously we moved on from that, and you seem like, you know, you're doing things, but obviously this whole thing with Vivian Harris and Chop Chop Corley, it's surprising because these guys at the end, like the tail end of their career, and they went together, had a good fight, a nice rematch, and just to get caught up in this sort of thing, it's never happened to them before. It's very bad.
No, this happened before. This is not the first time he beat these guys out of money. He's been doing that. Like I said, he tried to beat one of my fighters out of money, and I told him I was going to kick his behind if my fighter didn't get their pay.
Yeah, make sure.
So he paid up, and that was it.
I think Vivian and Vivian and Chop Chop, they might have to use your tactics there, because I think Vivian's looking.
Well, they should listen.
Yeah.
Listen, they suppose one of them would have gotten really hurt, and they can't support their kids anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta play hardball with these promoters. You know, these are the bullshit artists. This guy's so full of shit. You know, he tried to think he's a Don King. He's not a Don King, nowhere near a Don King. You know, he used to go around telling everybody he's related to Don King. You know, I pulled this whole card. He's a bullshit artist. I made sure he paid my fighter their money.
Before the fight?
No, right after the fight.
Okay.
Right after the fight. I went to the office. Now, I want my fighter's money. I don't want to hear you ain't got shit, or you gonna be less something. You know, and so he paid my fight, and that was it. But he's been known to go around not paying the fighters after the fight.
Because Mayweather was at the after party. I heard Mayweather got paid.
Yeah, but see, his thing was this here. The promoter who promoted the fight, he used Floyd as a pawn by telling the fighters that Floyd has something to do with the fight when Floyd did not have anything to do with the fight. You know, he tried to, you know, tell everybody, but I know how he is. He's a bullshit artist. You know, he's walking around with Floyd, telling everybody Floyd is a promoter. He's co-promoting with me. He's a liar. You know.
Wow. Bad, man. Bad for boxing, man. Bad. Well,
it is bad for boxing.
Very bad, very bad. Alright, man. Eddie, man. Hey, we appreciate giving you this time, especially at short notice. And you know, man,
that's okay.
I appreciate watching your fights, man. You're like, you and the rest of the light heavyweights in your era, Eddie, all them Matthew Saab, Mohammed, Khalid, and what's his name again? John Conte,
John Conte,
Yaki Lopez, you know what I mean? Yaki Lopez,
Yaki,
all you guys.
I saw Yaki a couple of days ago.
Yeah, you saw Yaki. How he's doing? He's alright.
He's doing good. He snuck up on me and grabbed me from behind. So he's a good guy. I love the kid.
Marvin Johnson, man. Listen.
Oh man.
Listen. I sat down and watched the whole era, right, between you guys. I don't even know why people don't even talk about it, man. It was just amazing. Like some of the fights you guys put together and what you guys did at that point. Obviously, Michael Spinks. Like some of the fights you guys put on and what you guys did, man. It was like, whoa. They were real, just great fights. No boring. You guys don't joke around, come to play. You guys are pulling in, man. You come to give work, man.
And they should put us in the Hall of Fame. You know? They put everybody else in the Hall of Fame. You know? Which
are you not in no Hall of Fame? You must be in some Hall of Fame. You're in the Nevada Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, I'm in 5 Hall of Fame.
But yeah, you're not in Canastolo. That's the main one, right, with the fist.
That's the main one, exactly.
But you won't get in there. Hope you get there while you're alive, not while you're dead. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah?
If they do it while I'm dead, I may push up the roses and walk over there and see what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, someone needs to jog these people's mind, because I don't know who's doing the ballot or the sports writers. I don't know what's wrong with them, because there's so many fighters like yourselves and that, like some of the guys they putting in. It seems like there's a big effort to put a lot of European fighters over here in before you guys. I mean, Hamed came in recently, Joe Calzaghe. I'm like, man, hold on a minute, man. You guys have been over here. You guys have been on retired for a long time. You know, they should kind of.
But you know what? If they deserve it, I got nothing against that.
Yeah.
But you know, don't put guys that with 50-50 records and you know things like that. I'm not with that.
Yeah.
You know, I worked hard. I'm in 5 Hall of Fames already. I worked hard. You know, I worked hard. You know, I knocked out 40 people. Yeah, I knocked out 40 opponents.
Amazing.
You know, I worked hard.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, listen, Mr. Bashir showed me your fight against Marvin Johnson, how to break down a southpaw. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I sit there and watch that.
Do.
Yeah, I sit there because I do amateur coaching, right? I sit down there and I use exactly what you do, bro. I like the left hook to the body to set up to the right hand. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got the uppercut in there, throwing a little uppercut to set up the right hand.
Yeah.
And all you do is just slip, parry, and you just keep popping him in his face with the right. And the left hook comes over. You just, oh my god. Listen, that breakdown of because that Marvin Johnson, he could hit, man.
He was strong dude. You kidding me?
Yeah, he was strong, man. And you know what I'm saying? He coming off a nice run. The way you broke him down, man, and you done it so easy, effortlessly. You just took your time. You know what I'm saying? You just
that's what I had to do. Take my time and go to work.
Yeah.
I knew what to do.
Yeah.
It wasn't a problem because he the type of guy that'll come after you.
Yeah.
All I did was wait and relax.
Yeah.
And when he made a move, I made a double move.
That's what you did.
That's all.
I mean, Mr. Yeah, go ahead.
I made a double move, and that was it.
Yeah. Oh,
you
man.
know,
That man,
he couldn't get over it.
No, man, he looked confused. He ain't never been handled like that before. He never got handled, man. I'm telling you, man, that was just a beautiful way of this. Man, I'm telling you, man, some of them fights there, man. Like I sit there and they're classics. I just wonder why some when they talk about fights and stuff like that, in terms of that little era, it didn't get talked about as enough as it should have, man. I just don't understand.
Yeah, but they don't care about us. You know, they got their picks where they want to go in the canister of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the guys like you that'll keep our name out there, that'll be perfect.
I got a t-shirt. Perfect. I got a t-shirt with you. I got a t-shirt with all 4 of you. I call you what do you call it? The elite 8. I think there's 9 of you really, because I'm missing out the other one, Galendez. I'm missing out Galendez, but
Galendez was a hell of a. You know what? I don't know if you ever saw the fight when I fought Galendez.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw it.
I thought I beat him.
Yeah.
Everybody else, the announcers thought I beat him.
That was in Argentina, right? Was that in Argentina?
No, that was in Turin, Italy.
Yeah, Italy. But you know how they are out there. That's what I thought as well. I was like, yeah, you knew they robbed you out there. I was thinking the same thing.
Of course.
Yep.
I knew this.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd have been 2-time light heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't complain. I let the fans, do the talking.
Yeah, that's what I think Marvin saw that and went over there and whooped his ass, man. That's what.
Right, exactly. Marvin knocked him out.
Yeah, Marvin knocked him out. That's what Marvin said. He saw they ain't gonna let go to the cards. But then when Marvin came to you, you see this? That's what I'm saying.
Different ball game.
Yeah,
different ball game.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So it was like, okay, you beat him, but you don't mean you gonna beat me. And it's like, you know,
that's what I'm saying.
And then what's the other guy?
Gonna beat me, Doug.
What's the other guy in prison? What's the other guy's name in prison again?
James Scott. He just passed away.
Oh man, he was good as well, man. Yeah,
tell me about it. I still feel the hits he gave me.
That was a hard fight you had with him, man.
Oh yeah, we got down.
Yeah, that was hard, man. He was tough, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And then gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
you gotta give it to him.
He passed away, and then you got Khalid. Khalid, hey.
No, Khalid wasn't no joke.
No.
You got to bring your lunch when you fight him.
Yeah. Even though his dimensions are short, his hands and his fist and he's big, and his defense is very good, man. His defense is exceptional.
You know, he asked me one time. Well, we went to go see Mike Tyson in prison, me and Khalid.
Okay.
So on our way back, he said, "I want to ask you a question." So I said, "What's the question?" He said, "What if me and you would have fought? What would have happened?" I said, "I'd have knocked you out." As simple as that. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? You know, you can beat me? Hell no. I'm gonna knock your ass out. That's the bottom line.
That would have been. I don't think that fight never happened. I think Khalid, he
no, it never happened.
Nah, it never happened. There's a couple of fights that didn't happen. Like I remember you, last time we talked, you wanted to fight John Conte as well. I remember you wanted to fight him.
Exactly, because you know why I wanted to fight him, because I thought he was a great fighter.
Yeah.
You know, and I always gave him his props. I said, well, I want to fight John Conte because I know he was a great fighter.
Yeah.
You know, so I gave him his props, but the fight never happened.
Yeah. Matthew Saad Muhammad, he went over there.
I beat him.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying, Matthew. This is what I'm saying about in terms of like the styles mixed up. That's why I said like people. I don't think people really. I mean, I watched the whole period and I was like, man, these fights are amazing, man. And the thing is, in that whole span of where you guys were in terms of light heavyweight, like one of the best light heavyweight era. Like you guys are just putting it in, man. It was just amazing. And then
they call it the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I sat there and just got a boxing lesson. The whole period, like it was just amazing. But hey, anyway, Mr. Mustafa, hey, it was great talking to you. And
listen, feel free to call me anytime. I got time for all you guys.
All right, man. We will do, man. We try and catch up on the up and coming fights coming up, man. You take care. Thanks. We appreciate your time.
You got it, buddy.
All right, man. Take care. Bye bye.
Right.
Boxing live here. DJ Boxing live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the leather.